Hey everyone, welcome back. In the last two videos, we cover how to obtain your credentials and how to upload and manage files. I'll be adding the link to those videos in the description below, and also this should be a playlist. You should be able to see the two videos on this particular playlist. And in this video, we'll be diving into creating and managing folders. And to make this easier to follow, I'll be using Tinkerwell. Tinkerwell is a tool that let me run code and see the response easily. And don't worry, if you don't have Tinkerwell, you can also write the code in your controller just like the way we do, by creating a particular route and then dd just to see the response. I don't want to go through this hassle, that's why I want to use Tinkerwell. So Tinkerwell is great for writing just like a little snippet of PHP, test it, run it, and then get your response back. So to get started, I'm going to launch my Tinkerwell, and this is the Tinkerwell. I'm going to connect to my project, and then I can easily from here run all sort of PHP code, and that will give me a response. For example, let me run echo hello, and then run that. I get my response on this other side, and then this is my code. So that's why I prefer Tinkerwell. But like I said, if you still want to use your code, your project, instead of using Tinkerwell, you can easily just create a particular route just like we have done. For your sake, we can put this as get, and then write the path, whatever path you want, test, and then create a function, and then any code that I write in the Tinkerwell, you can also put it here, and then you should get the same behavior. So enough of that. I'm going to delete this and go back to the Tinkerwell. So first thing first is, after connecting to my project, then want to load in the namespace for the facade, which is the storage. And then the first thing we are going to be looking at is how to create a directory with the package that we have been exploring. So I'm going to say storage, which is going to be the same format, storage double semicolon disk, and then we'll put Google here. And then to make a directory, we just have to call the make directory method, and then it accepts the path. So the path is, I can just make the directory to be at my root folder, and then it should be called YouTube. So if I break this, terminate this, and then run this code, and that's return back the true, which means that was successful. So if I go to my browser back, launch my browser, and then I have a folder called YouTube. So that's how easy it is to create a folder. So after creating a folder, I can check if a folder exists. So if I do something like directory exists, so I can check if this directory exists, and it's going to return back true or false. So for this case, let me run this, and I should get a true back because that directory exists. If I remove the E and then resend, that does not exist, so that's why I get the false back, which is right. So this is how to check if a directory exists or not. So I can also delete the directory. So if I put in E back and then come here and change this to delete directory, and that also accepts the path. If I run this, this should delete the YouTube directory that we have before, so that's gone now. So I think that was quick. We've covered how to make a directory, we've covered how to check if a directory exists, and also we've deleted a directory. The next thing that we can then do is I'm going to create a directory now, and then I'm going to move, or I'm going to rename the directory to something else. So I'm going to create a directory called YouTube. So I'm going to say make directory YouTube, and then run that. That would create the directory. Yes. And then I want to move that. I said move is just a way to rename. So I'm going to say move from YouTube to let's say docs. So if I run this, uh, that should take it's supposed to move, sorry, it's taking two parameters and it should move from YouTube to docs. So if I run this, yes, that should have renamed from YouTube to docs. So let me check that, and now we see that we don't get YouTube again, we now have docs. So that's how easy it is for you to rename a folder. And I think that's pretty much everything that we can cover in terms of directory. And like I said, I'm going to be linking the first two videos on how to get the credentials, and another the other video on how to upload files, manage file, delete files, preview files. And um, I'm also going to be linking the link to the package so you can read more if you have any questions. And if you find these videos informative and helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thank you.